That was my first round with using the Thermacell Patio Shield Mosquito Protection Lantern. It is a bit pricey. It's about $30.80 right now on Amazon. Plus, I got the 72-hour pack, which right now on Amazon is $89.99. So it's a bit of a pricey lantern. This is how I got it straight out of the box. Just opened it right up. And right out of the box, it had like an oily, sticky substance on it, but nothing in the boxes was oily or sticky, so that was really weird. So when you open it up here, you have the lantern, the fuel pack, and then the little chemical pads. And it does not include batteries, so adding on to that cost, you're still going to need 3 AAA batteries. So getting it started, you take off the lid to the fuel, topple it over, and this, I already have the batteries in it right now. You just pop the fuel in and then screw it on tight. And the on-off switch for the light is on the bottom. Next, you pop in the little chemical pad. And to light it, you have to twist the top. It's kind of like a little lighter that you just twist on. And it's kind of impossible to do one-handed, I'm finding out. So I'm gonna stop real quick and do it with 2 hands. And here you go. You can see that it's lit in there by the little red glow in there. And it did come with directions, just in case you were wondering. Didn't really read them, but it came with them. And you can also see the glow from looking under the top. And this is about after 5 minutes of being on. You can kind of see the steam smoke coming out of the top of it. So I know it is working. And this is about after 10 minutes of having it on. You can still see the steam kind of coming out, the smoke coming out. And I'm putting it right under these mosquitoes that are on our screen door. And it doesn't seem to be affecting them at all. I'm truly smoking them out, and they're just enjoying it, it seems. And this is where we had it outside with us, right at our feet while we were cutting his hair. And this is about 10 minutes after we've been outside while I was cutting his hair, and I'm looking at my new mosquito bites with the lantern you can see in the corner. And I turn around with the lantern right next to this mosquito biting my leg. And this is a day after looking at some of the new mosquito bites I got while using that lantern. So for the price, the Thermacell lantern is not that great a buy. Next, I try the Toloco Mosquito Killer Zap T3 Pro. And this one was $37.99 when I looked it up right now on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 40s when I bought it a few weeks ago. This is the box right out of the Amazon box. It comes in blue, white, or pink, and I ended up getting the black and pink one. So you rip off the plastic and open the box, and this is what you have. So you pull everything out, and in the blue envelope are the instructions. And on the left here, we have the USB charger cable. On the bottom are the sticky papers, and right above is the actual machine. We were super excited to get using this right away, so I just flipped it over, and on the bottom is a knob you turn, and you take it off. This is what it looks like, a little funnel, and then I kind of stick my finger in the middle of that funnel and pull it off. And then this is at the bottom. I actually already put a sticky paper in at this time. And that's what you're looking at on the bottom, the Toloco logo, that's the sticky paper. And while it does come with a USB cable, it doesn't come with the little charger itself. Luckily, I had a little extra charger, so I plugged it into that. We took it straight outside after that, plugged it into the wall, put it on for 12 hours. It comes with a 6-hour, an on, or a 12-hour timer. And this is a little night light you get once you plug it in. It does have the fan running, but it's a really soft fan noise, so it's nothing that would keep you up if you had it in your room. And that purpley pink looking glow is what attracts the bugs into the fan.
So, I'm not sure how to do this, but
maybe, so there's a knob on the bottom that you kind of turn.
Can I turn it?
You like turn it and pull.
Okay. There's a couple in here. There's like 3, from what I saw.
Let's take this off and check.
Okay. Oh wow, there's even a few others Like
Some
a
of them are
tiny...
still live.
And that was the Toloco Mosquito Killer Zap T3 Pro. In my opinion, worth the $37.99. So after the first bout with this lantern, I just don't trust it enough to use the lantern alone. I'm going to go ahead and set it out there and leave it out there for like a half an hour for it to start warming up and fuming before I even go out there. But I'm also going to be using this bug trap. It's out of the box. I already have it out there. Showed you guys the unboxing and a quick little preview. And so far I like it a lot. But this attracts bugs and captures them. This is supposed to repel them. So I'm hoping if I put them on different sides of the backyard that I'll be pretty good. And along with these two precautions, I'm also going to be lighting some of this outdoor incense. So I'm going to run outside. I already have this guy going out there trying to catch some bugs. And I'm going to run out and start this guy out there and leave him out there. And then I'll start the incense shortly after. And hopefully it'll have one side of the yard catching bugs and the other side of the yard repelling them is what I'm hoping for. And I'm going to hang out in the repelling section. And let's see how that goes. Just a quick glance. We got the flame going in there so we know it's working. And before we go any further, I wanted to show you our third product in our fight against getting bitten by mosquitoes. We have Murphy's Mosquito Repellent Incense, and right now it's on Amazon for $9.99. And here's a quick peek at these incense holders. I'll be doing an unboxing of them later in the week, if you stay tuned for that. But here's the incense. This is when it first gets started. And it doesn't smell too bad. I kind of like the smell. So this is a setup we have here. On one side of the yard, we have the mosquito repeller, and about 15 to 20 feet away, we have our lantern in the corner. And then around the area I'm working, we have the 3 incense holders with a mosquito repelling incense. Okay, are you all ready for this final review of these 3 bug catching or repelling products? This lantern is supposed to repel mosquitoes for up to 15 feet around you for as long as this thing stays blue. When it turns white, the smoke giving off fumes are gone and you need to replace it. The bug catcher, I don't have it lit up again, but it lights up this purpley UV light, I guess, attracts the bugs and sucks them in where they get stuck to a paper and eventually die. And then these, the bug repelling incense. So this little lantern, it's a cute little lantern. You can put it on tables. I'll probably still use it, but it's almost worthless to me. I was reading in some more reviews that mosquitoes in other states don't like this, but the mosquitoes in California don't seem to give a care. They're just like, oh, a light next to the person I'm gonna drink their blood. So the lantern was kind of a waste of my money, especially because it's so expensive and you have to spend so much money on these little papers and on the gas that goes in them. But as a cute little switch on, switch off lantern, pretty cute. This I love. It was the most expensive out of everything, but it worked the best. So I guess you pay for what you get. You get what you pay for. It did collect bugs even in the daytime when I thought it would not because it attracts with the UV light, but the sun was out. Plenty of UV light for them to go to, but it still attracts some bugs, so I'm pretty impressed with that. And then the incense sticks, I had a lot of fun using them just because of the incense holders that I got. You will need to shave down these incense sticks because they are too thick to fit in the regular incense holders. Or I was reading on here that you can purchase a bowl that the ashes will fall into, or you can just get a little bowl and put some dirt and stick the incense in there, and that should probably work fine. So the ingredients for these, it has a whole list of like natural ingredients, so that's really cool actually. But I'm still undecided on how much these work. It seemed to work pretty great when I was out there right now, but I didn't see a ton of mosquitoes. But I know there were some baby mosquitoes out because the bug catcher still caught some. So I didn't get bit. There's that. I don't know which one of these it worked at. I like that I had all of them out there to help protect me from the mosquitoes. But I can't say if these worked that well. But being that I didn't get bit at all, they did work a bit, I think. However, these do seem to get mosquitoes to stay away from you, but they don't discourage any other bugs I found. There's still ants crawling around my incense pots, and giant houseflies that are just outside buzzing around. They do not care either. Also, they seem to have put me in the middle of one of those this eats this type of scenarios. While I was out there was a giant June Japanese beetle. It wasn't the brown one, it was like the giant green ones that are just enormous. And it was buzzing around all my little different incense pots, especially the Viking one. It really seemed to like the Viking boat there. It was just buzzing around it, and I thought it would go away. And then all of a sudden, it just started diving for my head. And like it was going by my ears and trying to get in my hair. I can't really fault it, because this actually looks pretty fun to jump into. But it was very frightening, and as I was running away trying to get back into the house, I saw this giant hawk coming over, and I thought it was going to land in our yard and come for the beetle, but it did land outside the fence. And I shut the door really quick, looked around to make sure the beetle wasn't inside with me. It was still outside buzzing around. And then I saw this hawk come up and perch on the side of our fence. And then I was just afraid to go back out anytime soon, because I'm pretty sure the beetle would dodge for my head, and then the hawk would dodge down at my head also, trying to get the beetle, and it seemed like a very dangerous situation. So, these repel mosquitoes, supposedly, I think they do because there were mosquitoes since the machine was catching them, and I didn't get bitten. At least not that I've noticed. But I generally start itching pretty soon after being bitten, so I didn't get bitten. So, wrapping all that up even tighter, this guy here is the winner, or gal because she's pink. Let's not be sexist. This guy here is the winner. I loved it, most expensive, but worth the price. The only downside is the price. Well, the price, yeah, you get what you pay for, but the downside is that it does need to be powered. So you need to be by a power source, and it doesn't come with a charger. So you can plug it into your computer or plug it into anything with this type of plug. I luckily just had an extra one of these, so it worked out for me, the little block. Loved, loved, loved this. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe below and hit that little bell button so you can get notifications when new videos come out. Fridays are our review and unboxing days. Welcome to Friday. Woo, woo, woo! Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next Friday for the next unboxing or review video, and have a great night.